What up, y'all? We're finally into the double digits. It's week 10. We're getting into it. We're getting in the midst of the season. The real season starts now. I'm going to have 2 bold takes for you. Seb's going to have 2 bold takes for you. Then we're going to take you to our Sunday night football game. Would you like to kick us off?
Yes. Excuse me, I sound like a dying live bullfrog, but I'll tell you guys, my 1 p.m. is Jordan Addison anytime touchdown. The focus will be on Justin Jefferson. The Jags, who are 29 versus their wide receiver position. Addison caught all 5 of his targets last week in a very off night for that Vikings offense.
Use your big boy voice.
Last week, Last week, Devontae Smith found the end zone after A.J. Brown got hurt. Last 5 games, the Jags have let at least 2 players from the opposing team find the end zone in the receiving game. It could have been a back or a tight end. It doesn't matter how. If you don't like this, take Jefferson over on receiving yards. The Jags allowed the second most receiving yards at 2,502. For my 4 p.m.
Damn, through 9 games,
Yeah.
2,502. Holy shit.
And you know who's top up there? The fucking Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, they are not good against the pass.
They just traded for a cornerback. I forgot who it was. Tre'Davious White.
Yes.
So that's going to improve that. All right, 4 p.m. Breece Hall anytime touchdown. They played the Cardinals, who ranked 24 versus their running back position.
Good pick.
Raheem Mostert was able to punch it in twice versus his team. Granted, the last 5 games, that was the only time they let a rushing touchdown happen. And the Jets haven't really used Breece Hall to his strengths as of late. Cardinals' game plan is obviously going to be towards Garrett and Devontae Adams, which will open up Breece Hall to have a great outing. So those are my 2 locks for Sunday afternoon.
Nice. I like that. Very appealing to my ears. Your takes, not your voice. All right, so my first bold take. We're going to talk about this Germany game, and it's probably the worst game in NFL history. The Giants and the Panthers. But I think Tyrone Tracy to get his 3rd straight game over 50 rushing yards is a lock. Okay? He is averaging 5.3 yards per carry over his last 3 games.
Who is Tyrone Tracy?
Tyrone Tracy is the rookie running back for the New York Giants who has taken Devin Singletary's spot.
That's sad.
Yeah. He had 129 rushing yards on Monday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
That's not easy to do.
No.
He's been balling. So, like I said, 5.3 yards per carry over his last 5 games. The Giants want to run the ball, okay? They don't want to use Daniel Jones. So, since the Chiefs have won 2 Super Bowls,
I saw that.
Daniel Jones has thrown 2 touchdown passes at home.
I know.
In the past 2 seasons, Daniel Jones has thrown 2 touchdown passes at home.
Luckily, this game isn't at home.
But still, they don't want to use that man. They don't want the ball in that man's hands.
They want Shedeur Sanders.
That is horrible that another organization can win 2 Super Bowls while the starting quarterback for another organization can only throw 2 touchdown passes in their home turf.
And I thought Mac Jones was terrible. Yeah, I guess if you have the last name Jones as a quarterback.
Mac Jones is the better Jones.
Yeah, for sure.
So, he has a great matchup against Carolina, who has allowed a league-high 1,196 rushing yards this season through the first 9 games. That's 132 yards per game on average. Only 1 game this season, the opposing team had under 95 yards. That's only 1 game. The opposing team had 95 total rushing yards. I think Tyrone Tracy is popping. I like rookie running backs towards the end of their rookie season. I really think they start to get their flow and they really start to ball out. Saw it with Kenneth Walker. You saw it with Breece Hall, who was the rookie running back last year that went off. I'm trying to think about it. Oh, Bijan Robinson. You see it with these guys. At the end of the season, they start to pick it up and show you what they're going to do. Saquon Barkley's rookie season was his best season up until this point. Christian McCaffrey's rookie season was his best season up until he went traded to San Francisco. So Tyrone Tracy, 3rd straight game over 50 rushing yards.
Speaking of CMC, if you want to see him play, they play in Tampa this Sunday.
Oh wow, may not be a bad idea. It's my dad's birthday though, so I got to figure that out.
Never mind.
So for My second bold prediction with this Sunday slate is Tank Dell will have his second straight 100-yard performance this year.
So start Tank Dell this week.
Start Tank Dell. Start Tank Dell.
How about Stroud?
I'd start Stroud too.
Really?
Yes, because this Lions defense always gives
over
up points.
Goff, because I have Goff and Stroud.
Oh, that's tough. That one's tough. I would start Stroud because he's going to be playing catch up. The Lions are 26th ranked defense against the wide receiver position. They allow 209 yards per game to opposing team wide receiver groups. Okay? That's just the wide receiver position. Coming off a game where he had 6 receptions and 126 yards on 9 targets against a much better Jets secondary that has Reed and Sauce Gardner, DJ Reader and Sauce Gardner, he is going to cook this Lions defense. We targeted this Lions defense 2 weeks ago with Calvin Ridley. He had 114 yards in the first quarter. Since the Nico injury,
What is this?
Tank Dell has caught 21 out of 26 targets. Now with Diggs also gone, he is going to get work in his primetime matchup that has an over-under of 49 yards. Okay? Tank Dell is 100% going to produce for you. I love the matchup against the Lions. All right? Tank Dell, second straight 100-yard game this season. It's going to your Sunday Night Football. We have a neighbor taking a stroll.
It's Fat Jesus. But Texans win 28-20.
Okay.
Texans win 28-20.
Close game.
Yes, the Lions just got Zadarius Smith in a trade. They improved their defensive line, but that secondary is still very weak. They made no changes to that secondary during this trade deadline. With Nico coming back, that's also another thing I want to say. Are you sure Tank Dell's going to have 100 yards with Collins coming back?
Is he coming back?
Seems like he's going to play. Yes.
It's guaranteed?
It's not guaranteed, but it's progressing towards that. Anyways, Tank Dell is coming off a 100-yard game versus one of the best cornerback duos in the league. The Lions secondary is ranked like 30th or
26th.
26th.
Against receivers.
They're
29th again in overall.
So the game's in Texas. That's what makes me pick this team. CJ really needs to have a good performance. The critics are already attacking him because he is an Ohio State quarterback after all. And the Lions are due for a loss. Texans are 3.5-point underdogs, so they have this game being close, giving the Texans a legit shot to win. Texans can beat you with Joe Mixon. They've proved it over and over and over. And with this secondary versus possibly Nico Collins and straight up with like Tank Dell, Texans will get this one.
All right. So I disagree with you, and a lot, and I agree with the Nico Collins thing. I just don't know if he's going to be playing or not. Okay, if he's playing, it may change my take, but we're filming this on Wednesday, and it's uncertain if he plays. Yeah. Seb said it's trending towards that he's playing. I don't know. So, based on that,
he shouldn't play, but he might.
He shouldn't play. So, if he doesn't play, I'm going to have even more confidence in this take, but I think the Lions are going to win this game 26. Hold on, let me see this again. The Lions are going to win this game 26-24. The spread is 3.5. I think the Texans are going to beat the spread because they're at home. I think they're going to make it competitive, but I think the Lions are going to win this game. They just traded for Zadarius Smith, okay? C.J. Stroud is a very sacked quarterback, and the Lions have won the past 2 games, and they haven't even gotten a sack.
No.
And now they have Zadarius Smith. That's why I think the Lions are going to win this game, because I don't think they're going to be able to. The Texans are going to be able to protect C.J. Stroud. And yes, the Texans match up well on the passing end against the Lions, which is going to keep this a close game. This game can go either way. I 100% agree. The Texans just lost the game they had no business losing to in the Jets. The Jets were more hungry. The Lions are hot right now, so I can see them playing a team in the Texans that are a little more desperate to defend their home turf. And C.J. Stroud does like to come up on prime time, but Jared Goff likes to play in domes, and this game is in a dome. It's not like it's on the road outside, okay? This is in a dome. I think the Lions also match up well against the Texans, as they are a good team against the run. I think the Lions are going to neutralize Joe Mixon. We're going to have to see about that, but the Lions do know how to shut down the run. It's against the pass that they struggle, and like I said, if you can go 2-0 without getting a sack, and then you get Zadarius Smith, a former Pro Bowler, I like my odds. I got the Lions winning once again, 26-24.
That's interesting. I guess we'll see what happens. I got a lot of decisions to make. Tank Dell, I got CJ Stroud
Thank
over
God
Goff.
I have a bye this week.
Yeah, you like you would have scored like 10 points.
Yeah, no, it'd have been bad.
This week.
Alexander Madison and I don't
You
even
don't have any backs
Travis Etienne.
available
No, and
this
I
week.
think Alexander Madison's on a bye.
Yeah, and then your rest of your backs are hurt or are not.
So I'd have been starting Cam Akers and Travis Etienne. And Etienne's projected like 5.8 points. Oh my God. It's okay. I'll get there. Hopefully Jonathan Brooks comes back.
He's supposed to this week.
We'll see what happens. He's my only hope.
We'll see you guys on Monday Night Football, and let me know what you think. Stroud or Goff.
Prayers up to Seb.